Imagine waking up in a 30,000 square foot mansion, stepping onto your private basketball court, and then choosing which custom Ferrari to drive today. Because why settle for one when you can own a fleet? For NBA superstars, this isn't fantasy. This is reality. But here's where things get wild. Some players don't just buy mansions, they create luxury compounds with private golf courses, indoor bowling alleys, and even shark tanks. Others take extravagance to the next level, like spending $100,000 on a house just for their pet snakes.
I have some of the biggest snakes. The one down here, her name is Cleopatra.
Or dropping $4 million on a single pair of sneakers. And then there are the shopping sprees. One player famously blew $70,000 in a single Walmart run. But it's not all reckless spending. Some of the smartest NBA stars are flipping their millions into billions, investing in tech startups, restaurant chains, and even launching their own sports leagues. They're building generational wealth that will keep them thriving long after they leave the court.
Step back three.
So, are these NBA stars financial masterminds, or are they just burning through cash like there's no tomorrow? Stick around as we dive into the craziest ways they spend or invest their millions. NBA players don't just buy houses. They build monuments to their greatness. Their mansions aren't mere residences. They're statements, status symbols, and jaw-dropping spectacles of wealth. When you've got hundreds of millions in the bank, why settle for a house when you can own a palace? Let's talk Michael Jordan. His 9,100 square foot estate in Jupiter, Florida isn't just a house. It's a personal kingdom. Imagine walking into a home with a regulation-size indoor basketball court, a commercial-grade movie theater, and a private golf course in the backyard. And just in case you forgot whose empire you're stepping into, the entrance gate proudly displays his iconic number 23, because humility isn't part of the GOAT mentality. Then there's LeBron James, who plays by his own rules. His $23 million Brentwood estate isn't just luxurious, it's insane. Picture an Onyx bar, a cigar lounge, and a showroom-style garage filled with cars that cost more than most homes. But that's just a weekend getaway. His Akron mansion? A 30,000 square foot fortress of opulence, where success is measured in marble floors and crystal chandeliers. LeBron once said, "You can't be afraid to fail. It's the only way you succeed." Clearly, he wasn't afraid to drop tens of millions making sure he lives like royalty. And this is just the beginning. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Shaquille O'Neal. These guys don't just live in dream houses, they redefine the dream. Think bowling alleys, private vineyards, panic rooms, 20-car garages, infinity pools that melt into the horizon. Shaq? His Florida estate had a 17-car showroom and a Superman-themed bed. Because when you're Shaq, you don't just sleep, you sleep like a superhero. Financial reports say the average NBA player spends $42,500 a month, mostly on real estate. But for these guys, that's just lunch money. Their mansions aren't homes, they're fortresses of wealth, playgrounds for the elite, and living proof that when you're ridiculously rich, the word excess doesn't exist. When your contract is worth hundreds of millions, a standard luxury car just won't do. NBA stars are known for their love of high-performance, customized vehicles. LeBron James's car collection alone is valued at over $5 million and features a Lamborghini Aventador, a Ferrari 458 Spider, and a custom-wrapped Maybach 57S. Not to be outdone, Shaquille O'Neal, who stands at 7'1", had to custom stretch a Ferrari to accommodate his size. The cost? A cool $600,000.
One day I see a Ferrari come by. I was like, I want one of those guys. So I went to the thing and the guy was like, "You're too big."
But the flashiest car award might go to LaMelo Ball, who purchased a gold-plated Rolls-Royce Cullinan before even playing his first NBA game. As Shaq once joked, being rich and being wealthy is two different things. I just want to be wealthy. Well, he certainly spent like it. And it's not just about four wheels. Dwayne Wade took his spending to another level. On sneakers. He created the world's most expensive basketball shoes, encrusted with diamonds, sapphires, and 18K gold. The price tag? $4 million. Because why not? NBA players don't just spend money, they unleash it. While some ballers drop millions on palatial estates and supercars, others take their wealth to hilariously bizarre extremes. Take Dwight Howard, for instance. Most athletes buy luxury homes for themselves. Dwight? He bought a mansion for his 40 pet snakes. Yeah, You heard that right. This wasn't just a random terrarium in his living room. He reportedly spent over $100,000 creating a full-blown reptile utopia, complete with climate-controlled enclosures, ambient lighting, and 2 full-time caretakers dedicated solely to his slithering companions. Because when you have millions, why wouldn't you build a kingdom for your pythons? And then there's Kevin Durant. Most athletes invest in real estate, stocks, or tech startups. KD? He dropped his money on a professional pickleball team. Why? Who knows? But considering pickleball's the fastest growing sport in America, maybe he's onto something. Either way, it's proof that when you're rich, normal investments just don't cut it. Some players have to actively stop themselves from spending recklessly. As Charles Barkley once admitted, I had to stop myself from buying every car I saw. Given the way NBA stars throw around cash, that statement makes way too much sense.
So I spent all of that money.
Imagine walking into a store and deciding, I'll take everything. That's basically Russell Westbrook's reality. Known for his wild, trend-setting fashion, Russ spends over $350,000 a year on clothing, and he never wears the same outfit twice. He doesn't just shop, he buys out entire stores in one go. If style had a price tag, Westbrook's wardrobe would be a billionaire's ransom. And then there's the next level of impulse buying. One former NBA player reportedly spent $70,000 at Walmart in a single trip. What did he buy? TVs? Toiletries? A literal warehouse worth of random essentials? Who knows? But when you can casually drop that kind of cash at Walmart, budgeting isn't exactly a concern.
I have the biggest purchase in Walmart history.
Really?
$70,000.
Then we have Shaquille O'Neal, who once blew through $1 million in a single day after signing his first big contract. The breakdown? $150,000 on cars, $50,000 on jewelry, and the rest? Who cares? It was gone before he even realized it. Shaq later admitted that his banker called him up immediately after to warn him, if you keep this up, you'll be broke in 3 years. His response? Buy more stuff. NBA players don't just spend money, they detonate it.
These kids are everything. They're our future.
When you have millions pouring in, shopping isn't just a habit, it's a sport. And for these guys, there's no such thing as a spending limit. When the NBA season ends, the real spending begins. These players don't just take vacations, they take over entire destinations. Forget economy class or even first class. These guys travel in private jets with personalized menus and onboard luxury lounges. LeBron James and Chris Paul are known for their extravagant European getaways, often yachting across the Mediterranean on multi-million-dollar super yachts, sipping rare wines on the Amalfi Coast, or renting out entire luxury resorts in Greece. When LeBron vacations, he does it like he plays, on another level. Some players, however, prefer complete privacy. Take Kawhi Leonard, the league's quietest superstar. While others party in Ibiza, Kawhi rented out an entire island for a week-long escape. When asked about his spending, he kept it simple. I just like to win. Apparently, that applies to vacations too. While some players burn through cash, others build empires. LeBron James didn't just stack championships, he stacked business moves. He's turned his NBA earnings into a financial dynasty, investing in Blaze Pizza, turning a $1 million investment into $50 million+, co-owning Liverpool FC, and launching Spring Hill Entertainment, his own media company. The result? A net worth soaring past $1 billion.
I still got Pandora with commercials.
You know you're rich, right?
I'm not paying for it.
Kevin Durant? He's just as strategic, placing early bets on Postmates, Coinbase, and Acorns, making him one of the NBA's smartest investors. Meanwhile, Steph Curry founded a venture capital firm focusing on minority and women-led startups, proving that real wealth isn't just about spending, it's about building something bigger. Chris Paul and Andre Iguodala? They dived into Silicon Valley, turning their NBA salaries into major tech investments. Because for these guys, basketball's just the beginning. As LeBron put it, I'm more than an athlete, and these investments prove it. It's not all about luxury. Many NBA players turn their wealth into life-changing generosity. LeBron James's family foundation has invested millions into educational programs, including the I Promise School, giving at-risk children in Akron a chance at a brighter future. Kevin Durant donated $10 million to help students in Maryland secure college scholarships. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Steph Curry have poured millions into charity supporting children, hunger relief, and social justice. And let's not forget Kobe Bryant, who once said, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do." For many NBA stars, greatness extends far beyond the court. NBA players make millions, but how they spend their fortunes varies drastically. Some invest in extravagant mansions, luxury cars, and even bizarre purchases like pet snake habitats and gold-plated Rolls Royces. Others take a smarter approach, building business empires through investments in real estate, tech startups, and sports franchises. Beyond the flashy spending, many NBA stars also give back, funding schools, scholarships, and charitable initiatives. While some risk financial ruin with reckless spending, others ensure long-term wealth through strategic investments and philanthropy. This video explores the extremes of NBA wealth, highlighting both extravagant splurges and savvy financial moves. You made it to the end, so now what's next? If you love insane NBA stories, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you never miss a wild new video. Want more? Check out our channel for more crazy stories and funny videos about the NBA players. And before you go, what's the craziest NBA purchase you've ever heard of? Drop a comment below and let's debate.